He told me I'd be nothing. I sent him an invitation to my graduation. What would you do if someone who said you'd never succeed got a front row seat to your victory? This is my story. My name is Maya. I'm 22, and 3 years ago, the man who was supposed to believe in me told me I was wasting my time. That man was my uncle, my dad's older brother, Tony. After my parents died in a car crash when I was 16, Uncle Tony took me in. I thought it was kindness. Turned out it came with rules and insults. He didn't want me going to college, said kids like us don't belong there, that I should just get a job at the gas station or the diner and stop dreaming big. You're not smart, he'd say. You'll drop out, you'll fail, you'll end up like your parents gone too soon and leaving nothing behind. I cried the first time he said that, but after a while I stopped crying and started fighting. Every night after working a double shift at the coffee shop, I studied at the kitchen table, math, English, history, AP classes online. I applied for every scholarship I could find. I wrote essays on napkins, practiced interviews in the mirror. Uncle Tony laughed when I told him I got accepted into State University. On what? Luck, he sneered. You think they actually want you there? I packed my bag the next week. With $300 saved, a second-hand laptop, and a heart full of anger and hope, I left. College wasn't easy. I worked 2 jobs, lived in a tiny dorm room with 3 roommates, ate ramen more than I care to admit. Some days I sat in the library bathroom and cried because I missed my parents, because I felt alone, because part of me wondered if Uncle Tony was right. But then I'd remember his voice, "You'll be nothing," and I'd open my books again, 1 class at a time, 1 grade at a time, 1 semester at a time, and slowly I rose. I made the dean's list, joined a student mentor program, even gave a speech at a youth leadership event. By junior year, I had internships. By senior year, I was leading projects. And 6 months ago, I got the news. I graduated with honors, summa cum laude, top 5% of my class. When I held that diploma in my hands during the ceremony rehearsal, I didn't cry. I smiled, because I knew exactly who needed to see this. So I did something bold. I printed a formal graduation invitation, not for my aunt, not for friends, for him. On the front, it read, "You're invited to celebrate the graduation of Maya Thompson, Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering. Date, May 14th, 2 p.m. Location, State University Main Hall." And inside, in neat handwriting, I added, "You once told me I'd be nothing. Come see what nothing looks like now. Maya." I put it in an envelope, wrote his address, and dropped it in the mail. No text, no call, just silence. For weeks, I didn't hear from him. I wondered, did he throw it away? Did he laugh? Did he even care? Graduation day came. The sun was shining. Families filled the stands. Caps flew. Cameras clicked. My adopted little sister, who I've been supporting since she turned 16, sat front row, waving a handmade sign. "Proud of you, Maya." I scanned the crowd as we lined up. No sign of him. Part of me was relieved. Another part, maybe some people never do. Then, halfway through the ceremony, as they called my name, I saw him, sitting near the back, in a wrinkled button-up shirt, no tie, hair grayer than I remembered. Our eyes met. He didn't smile, but he nodded, just once, like he was saying, "I see you," and somehow, that was enough. After the ceremony, I walked toward him. He stood up, hands in his pockets. "I came," he said simply. "I saw," I replied. He looked around at the banners, the graduates, the proud families. "You did good," he mumbled. "Better than I thought." I crossed my arms. "Why did you say those things, Uncle Tony? All those years. Why tell me I'd fail?" He sighed, looked down. "Because I failed, dropped out, never chased anything. And when I saw you trying so hard, it reminded me of how scared I was. So I tried to make you scared too." Silence hung between us. Then I said, "Fear doesn't get to write my story." He nodded again, this time slower. "Guess it doesn't." We didn't hug, we didn't cry, but something shifted. Later, my little sister snapped a photo of us standing side by side, me in my cap and gown, him beside me, hands still in his pockets, but standing a little taller. That night I posted it online. Caption, "He told me I'd be nothing. Today I proved him wrong, and still let him witness it. Growth isn't just for the dreamers, it's for the doubters too." Hundreds of comments poured in. This hit me in the soul. Keep rising. Never let anyone define your worth. But the one that mattered most, a private message from him the next morning. "I'm proud of you, Maya. Truly. 2 years ago, I would have given anything to hear those words. Now, They weren't the prize. I was, because success isn't just about degrees or titles. It's about proving to the world and to yourself that you are enough. Even when no one believes in you, you can still believe in you. Has someone ever doubted you, then had to watch you succeed? Share your story below. Like this video if you've ever fought to prove someone wrong. Subscribe for more real, powerful stories of resilience, revenge, the best kind, and triumph. And remember, the best comeback isn't yelling. It's showing up stronger, smarter, and unshakable, with your head high and your future bright.